Has that done it?
It just came up on StreamYard, broadcast is live, but YouTube is still waiting for Andy. That might be because of the delay.
That is there. That could well be the delay. It certainly seems to be working now.
Yep, there we go. Just started.
Oh, yeah, mine's just come on now. Yeah. Oh, have you got your
Oh, I have
YouTube
it.
muted?
Hang on.
Because we're getting horrible echoes.
Yeah, I've just turned it off.
Oh, lovely. Thank you. It does help. Just one of me is quite enough. Hello, everybody. Sorry, I think I'd forgotten to press the start broadcast button. So I do apologise for that. So you missed the intro, but never mind. It's not very exciting. And Peter's here to join me. So say good morning, Peter.
Good afternoon, everybody.
Or good afternoon, even, yeah.
Or good
No,
good
it is
morning
afternoon.
or good evening, wherever you are in the world.
Yeah, that's right, absolutely. Yeah. Oh, Barry Chetty's in. Hello, Barry. Chris Dodds. Yep. Good. So we're getting a few people coming in, and this is my first one back after about a 3 or 4 week break. So I'm not surprised I got something wrong. It's almost obligatory, isn't it? So let me put Peter into the background. Yeah, I even got that right too. So this afternoon we're going to make a simple vase, bit like that. I'm hopefully going to get it a bit more right than this. This one was a lovely piece of yew, and you can see in the middle there all that lovely heartwood. And I drilled it out too big and couldn't get to show the heartwood on the outside apart from a little bit round the top. So we'll see if we can get that right with the one I'm doing today. It's a different branch piece, so it won't be exactly the same, but it gives you some idea. So, but we all have to make mistakes, otherwise we don't learn, do we? At least that's my excuse, and I'm sticking to it. Good. Okie doke. So let's go over to the lathe, and I think we'll do that one initially. But I put the log on there. I've trimmed the ends and just started to round it. You can see a little bit there that's rounded. We'll get rid of the rest of the bark. I've got to reduce it in size a bit to get to the. Let's change to that camera. To get to the heartwood, you can see that there is some heartwood there, and it looks quite nice. So we'll get rid of this sapwood and get down to something that's a bit more interesting. So here we go then. But welcome everybody and Happy New Year.
Yeah, Happy New Year, everybody. Oh, we'll go over to YouTube and we'll go through.
So you're right.
Who's in?
Lovely. Thank you.
First in was Tommy's Workshop. Andy H, myself, Brian with a Y from Spain, Alison Heath is in. Good afternoon, Alison.
The other half?
The other half, indeed. Chris Dodds. Good day, Chris. Martin Shepherd. Good afternoon, Martin. Brian at Hartwood Turning. Mark, the gentleman wood turner, is in. Barry Kitty. Hi, Barry. Scott from the Blue Light Turners Workshop. Hello, Scott. Pete Twisted Tree.
Hello, Pete.
And I think Peter Kelly. Hi, Peter.
Well, West Sussex wood turners are being well represented, aren't they?
They are. David J. Heath Carpenter. Hi, David.
Hello, David.
And I think that's the lot. Last one in there, Scott from the Blue Light Turners. Don't forget the thumbs up, guys. Thank you, Scott.
Yes, thank you.
Pete Kelly says he can't stop long. He's at work.
All right, yeah. Some people have to do these things, don't they? Oh, there's a nice crack in it. I think we'll get down below the worst of that. We're just getting into the heartwood here on this side. The other side is still quite a way away, so it will be lopsided, but it doesn't matter.
Pete from Twisted Trees said he did the thumbs up yesterday when I looked up the link to put in Terry's live at the Blue Light Turner's workshop.
Okay. Yeah, it's going to have cracks in it. Unfortunately, there's not much I can do about that. Couldn't see them when I started because it had bark on it. Yeah, we're going to take a bit more off that yet. Must clean my tool rest sometimes. It's not sliding very well.
Clean it off and put some candle wax on it.
Yeah. I do it from time to time, but I haven't done it for a while. These big tools don't slide as well as the smaller ones either.
No, they don't.
Yeah, we'll go a little bit more yet, I think. Don't want it too big, too chunky. Just looking at the colour of the shavings coming off, I think we're getting there. Yeah, it's nearly halfway around that bit.
Yeah, it looks quite nice as it is.
I think I'm quite pleased with that, so I'm going to stop there. Right, I'm going to mount it up so I can drill the inside and start shaping the outside with it in the chuck rather than any other way.
Oh, you've already got the tenon on there, yeah?
Yeah, I've already done that, yep. Yes, you can see that, yep. On there.
Wood turning by Barry's just joined us. Says good afternoon, everybody.
Hello,
good
Barry.
Afternoon, Barry.
What am I doing? Apart from cracking up. Come out. Right. That's not bad. That's not bad at all. It can all be reshaped anyway to line up at this stage. Yes, so what I'll do now is to drill a hole for the innards. Oh. My live centre's falling apart.
Yeah, I need to change your camera as well.
Yep. I'll do that while I remember. That one.
Mm-hmm.
I've got an extension piece. I don't actually want to make this too big, so I think probably I'll just go in. You can't see how far that is, so I'll go back to the other camera. I think I'll go in about that deep, which is ½ inch past that bit of yellow tape, so that's all right. We'll put a pencil line on there. Right. Chuck. Right, that's that. That should line up there, which it does. And we're going to go in. To there. It's 140 mil. I can see 100 on there. So we'll do that bit first. Right, here we go then.
Robert Copperell Woodturn has joined us as well.
Hello,
Afternoon, Rob. What size Forstner bit is that, Andy?
40 mil, I think, from memory. Let's have a quick look.
Just in case somebody asks.
Yes. Yeah, 45 mil. Just one that I picked out that looked about the right size. It's as technical as that.
Mm.
I did sharpen it.
Change your camera back.
Yep. I did sharpen the bit this morning, so is that in focus? It isn't, is it? No.
Not quite.
That's the only trouble with this camera. It does tend to go out of focus now and again. That's better, isn't it?
That's better. That's better.
Yeah.
And Wesley Hannah has joined us. Afternoon,
Hello,
Wesley.
Wesley. I haven't got a smoke alarm in it, so we'll be all right.
Oh, no, he started drilling somewhere again.
Oh, see, I can't hear it, so.
No, that's good. Greg Alexander has joined us as well. Just good morning,
Hello, Greg.
Andy and everyone.
So just give that a chance to cool off a little bit. Shouldn't be too long a session today, partly because it's so flaming cold I can't stay out here too long, but also we're off up to my daughter's place. It's her 40th birthday tomorrow, so we're off there. As soon as I've finished here, we'll jump in the car and go. So I think that's a good enough reason for not being here.
Barry Chitty says, Peter and I had a great first day at the museum on Sunday.
All right, good.
Good for you. Oh, Scott says it's his 40th birthday tomorrow. Well, happy birthday for tomorrow, Scott.
Oh, it is. Same as my daughter's birthday then. And she's 40 tomorrow. So there's a coincidence.
Oh,
Happy birthday, Scott.
and happy birthday to Andy's daughter,
Charlie.
Charlotte.
Right, that's 80 mil. We wanted 140, didn't we? So we'll do another 60, which will take us up to 80. That'll be done. Just clear the swarf a bit. Does tend to clog up. Oh, should have looked before I did that.
That's about half-inch past that label, wasn't it?
Half-inch past that bit of tape, yeah. So I just realised I'd lost my reading on here now. But that's all right. It's about there, isn't it, then?
Yeah.
Clear some of the swarf.
Roy's the boys has come in as well. Afternoon, Roy.
All right. Welcome. Happy New Year. Well, that's about level, so if I go 12 more mil, roughly, it's not too critical, fortunately. About there. That'll do it nicely. Just remember not to touch that, because it will be hot. Right then.
And Grandpa Jim Woodturner has joined us as well. Good morning.
Good afternoon or whatever, yeah.
Well, he said good morning, so I'm guessing.
Oh, right, so he must be some other part of the world, yes.
Yeah.
Oh, come on. Right. Clean it out.
Your good lady is telling everybody that Charlotte was born in St Richard's at Chichester.
She was indeed. I'm sure everybody's delighted to know that.
Grandpa Jim is in Florida in the USA.
All right. A bit warmer than it is here then.
Oh, I would think so.
Yeah. Right. I'm just going to clean the inside to get rid of the sharp holes and things down the bottom. So we'll using the Simon Hope hollowing tool. Amazing little device, tiny little cutter, does a big job. You can see how far that drill bit wandered.
Malcolm Douglas has come in as well. Hi, Malcolm.
Hello, Malcolm. Let's give it a bit more speed, I think. Better. Might even get the hole running right. You never know.
And Susie, the Swiss Turner, has come in as well. Good afternoon, Susie.
Welcome, one and all. I haven't pointed out my smock to everybody today, but it was my Christmas present from my daughter. But no, birthday present, beg your pardon. Way back in October, I've only just worn it for the first time. Right, got a bit of a bit to get rid of at the bottom. See if I can feel it. Where's it gone? There it is.
There it is.
Yeah. Distinct hole in the middle to get rid of. That's a bit better. It's way off centre. Yeah, surprising how far that goes off. But we can get over that without any problem. There it is. That should be somewhere a bit better, I think. Oh, well, it's getting there. Not quite there yet, but getting there. There's definitely a hole there somewhere. I can't find it. There it is. The trouble is it's swinging around so far off centre. Not making life any easier. But then I shouldn't really expect it to. Oh, that's getting better. That's nearly gone now. Good. That's better. That's quite a reasonable finish in there, I think. Should be. Yep. Good. I will be sanding that, but not while you're all watching, because it's very boring. But what I use is that bit of stick. Let's turn that light off. That's better. That bit of stick with a bit of Velcro on it, and then these pieces stick to it very nicely. and enable you to reach down to the bottom. I usually leave it overhanging the end, so there, as you can see, that's overhanging. That means you can push against it and do the bottom a bit, get it a bit tidier, and turn the speed down. Make sure you get it wrapped around this the right way so the loose edge is there. This is 60 grit, it'll get the worst of the roughness out of the bottom. And on down the sides, it's just long enough to reach, I'm pleased to say. Otherwise I'd have to make another one. Yeah, that's looking better. That'll do for now, because I can always do this later. And obviously I'll go through the grades, get down to about 400-ish. Depending on how I'm going to finish it, which I haven't thought about yet. Let's get the outside done. So let's just check my mark. 130. Oh, it's pretty much on that. It's the bottom of the inside, so I'll go a bit lower than that. Oh.
Dr. Bob has just joined us. Good morning from Washington, DC.
Good morning. Or even afternoon for us, but... Right, that'll do for that for now. If I take too much off there, it becomes unstable. Sorry?
Change your camera as well if you're doing the outside.
Oh, yes. I will do that. Yep.
That's lovely.
Good. Right. It's gone slightly off centre. Not too worried about that. What's that?
Pete from Twisted Trees says, "Hi Susie, hi Dr. Bob, and connect whichever one of you sent your cold cold air here, take it back, please."
Yeah, absolutely. I couldn't agree more. It's perishing freezing. A bit more speed. Right, so let's have a look. That's alright, I don't mind that being a fairly solid sapwood section. No, that's coming up alright. Let's reduce that down a little bit. And then I should curl that bottom edge over.
Oh dear. I do apologise, Michael, if I get this wrong. Michael Azopardi has joined in.
As a party, that's right. Yes.
as a party.
Yeah. No, you got that right. I think. Still 22 degrees.
Yeah, 12:30 a.m.
Yeah. It's getting a bit blunt, that.
12:30 a.m. You
Yeah,
must
that's
be
just
in
after
Australia
midnight.
then.
Could be. Right, that's getting to be the right sort of thickness. The end here. I can make it a little bit thinner than that, but it's getting close. So tapering it down to what I want. Come on. I'm trying to avoid having a curve on this, but I want it to be fairly straight. Simply because I can. Right, then we'll take this away. Okay, doesn't want to be left too much shorter than that. So let's redo the line. Should have sharpened that one. No, I didn't.
It's you, Roy. Roy wanted to know what the wood was. Oops.
Yep. Sorry. Too busy thinking about other things. That's better. I don't want to go too much smaller than that on the base. It'll be unstable.
Don't want to be too close to the hole on the inside either.
No. I think I'm all right. Yeah, that's not looking bad. Let's just see how we are. Somewhere you should be able to see what thickness I've got left at the bottom there. Oh, that's all right. That's 8mm.
Hmm.
It goes up to 12, and then down to about 7. So that's all right. There's enough meat there for it to be solid. I just need to try and get that. Let's scrape it. couple of tool marks that didn't want to come off. That's better. That's better. Lovely jubbly. Put a chamfer on there. Well, get those in the right place. And that, basically, is it. It's not bad, it's only 40 minutes. So I can do a bit of sanding on the outside, just to make it look a bit nicer.
Norman Greenwell has joined us as well. Good afternoon.
Hello, Norman.
Norman.
I'll just...
Scott, the blue light turner's asking, have they fixed the landslide yet?
No, don't be silly. No, they forecasted the end of January, 31st of January. That was completely unrealistic. They then talked about the end of February. Now they're talking about March. So it's sorting out who owns what and how much it's all going to cost, I think, is what's delaying things. But it's certainly chaos down here at the moment, with the road being closed, the main road. Now, just for the sake of those who don't know, we had a bit of a landslide on a very narrow piece of a major road going down a hill by the church in Pulborough here, and it closed the A29, which is a major trunk road. So it's caused utter chaos, and unfortunately they used the road that our road comes off as a shortcut through. It's not the official diversion, but anybody who knows Pulborough knows the way through. So it's absolute chaos. But there we are. We'll live.
Ben Jammins, I mean, as well.
Hello, Ben.
Oh, hello, Ben. He says something odd has happened. I've made a bacon sandwich and I don't want it. Never had this problem before.
No, that sounds serious, Ben. Can't be going off your food.
Well, at least it was a bacon sandwich and not a McDonald's.
I want to just do this so we can get a bit of sanding sealant on and show what the grain is like, because it's always worth seeing on a VCU, isn't it?
Yeah, oh, absolutely. Unfortunately,
U takes a nice finish fairly quickly. Oh, hello. Something's falling down somewhere.
As long as it's not you falling down, that's all we need to worry about.
Yeah, no, I'm still alright. And it didn't hit me, whatever it was. I've got far too many bits of timber stacked up all over the place, that's the problem. And the vibration of the lathe and things can do it.
Yeah.
Or oh no, it's probably fallen off the top of the dust extractor, actually. I've got timber stacked up there as well.
Ah.
So that's probably what it was. But it does keep the dust down, though. Well, that's all looking rather lovely. I'm not going to finish it because I've really got to get going on my travels.
Yep, no worries.
I'm going to spray it with the sanding sealant, so you get some idea of what it's going to look like.
That's
and then
Sorry,
Sorry, go
carry
on.
on. No, carry on.
That's nice, isn't it?
Yes, I was just going to say it looks like an elongated heart
Yeah, yeah, or a flame. Yeah, it's
or a flame. Yes, because that would be upright then, wouldn't it?
yeah, yeah.
Mm.
Oh, let's have it rotating slowly. Give it a quick spray. And I think we're getting very nearly time to stop. I'm quite pleased with that. I wanted it to be a fairly short one today. It's not often I'm less than an hour. Right, I'm not going to part it off because I've got a bit of finishing off. Let's turn that noisy thing off. I know you probably can't hear it, but I can hardly
We
talk over it.
can a little bit.
Oh, can you?
Yeah,
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 that's
better.
guys, lovely. Lovely finish. I do like you. Or as I get into trouble saying for my lots of customers, I love you.
We would never have
Right.
guessed, Andy.
Right. Chuck that down there. Sit myself down here and bring up the picture. And there it is. I think
Yeah,
that's
very nice.
gorgeous. Love
Yes,
that
it
bit.
does.
Yeah.
It does look like a flame. You're right.
Yeah. It's just worth taking that little bit of extra time to get those sort of features showing, isn't it? You know, you compare that with that one, which I didn't take the time on. I mean, it's got some interesting bits, but it's not as stunning. And in fact, the shape's better on the one I've done today, I think, as well. I think this curve at the bottom's quite nice.
Yeah, very nice.
So yeah, I'm pleased with that. Let me bring you back in again, Peter.
Yeah, there's a nice piece, Andy. Scott.
Thank you, Scott.
Nice job, Andy. Wesley. Nice job, Andy Barry. Very nice, Roy's boys. Yeah, lots of nice comments coming in.
Oh, and Dr. Bob saying, what's my normal schedule of live demos? It's basically every Tuesday at the moment because Keith's not well. We used to share Tuesdays and Thursdays. Was it Thursday? No, Tuesday evening, wasn't it? Tuesday lunchtime and Tuesday evening. But we don't do that now because he's not turning at the moment. Curvy bottom's always nice. Chris Dodd says he's quite right. So got a comment on that one. So yes, the normal schedule is 1 o'clock on a Tuesday, every Tuesday. I will be here doing some turning, or at least I'll try to be, unless we're away on holiday or whatever, obviously, but that goes without saying. So, but it's very nice to see you all. Who was that? Oh, it was Dr. Bob, wasn't it? Asked that question. That's right. So it's very nice to see you. Thank you, Wesley. You is always very beautiful. It is. You're quite right. You can't go wrong with a bit of you. I've got plenty of it too, which is really nice. Love it. Bus incident has casualties. No fatalities. Oh, good. That's good because that was quite a nasty thing. Yeah, the landslide doesn't look awfully impressive, but it's a very narrow piece of road, Roy. You've just seen the pictures of the landslide. It's such a main road that the pavement is only about 2 foot wide anyway. Not easy if you've got a double buggy or something. But it just is causing utter chaos because you've got the diversion has to be on an A road. It's not allowed to be on a side road. So therefore you have to go all the way back up to Billingshurst, which is a good 5 miles north, and take the A272 quite a long way and then come back down again. It's not a great diversion. It's a long way round. So of course everybody's taking shortcuts through the housing estates and what have you. It's not good. Anyway, that's my problem, not yours. So thank you, Dr. Bob. It's a very good presentation. It's always nice to hear that. I used to be a woodwork teacher, so sort of I hope I can get it right, somewhere near. But Clint says, beautiful, mate. I know I am. Sorry? Yeah, can do, yeah. Yes, that was my wife, sorry. Just saying to give everybody an update on Keith. He's I spoke to him on Sunday, and he was sounding quite chipper. But then he hadn't had any chemo for a couple of weeks, so that did make a difference. He's back on every. I think it's 2 Wednesdays out of 3. 2 weeks on, 1 week off, I think. So he will be suffering a bit after tomorrow, because that's when his next one is. But he was certainly a lot more chipper than I've seen him for a very long time, which was good news. So yeah, they're using a different mix of chemicals or whatever it is, and it certainly seems as if it's possible that it's going to help.
That's good.
We have to wait and see. Yep. Oh, Barry's just asked how's Keith. Yeah, probably that's what Alison saw.
Yeah.
And came in to remind me. But thank you, Barry. Yes, so that's as far as I know it. You know, I was very impressed with the way that he chatted. He hasn't done that for quite a while, because it gets to you, doesn't it, when you're not feeling well. So anyway, I'm going to have to say goodbye to you. 10 to 2. That's good. I was hoping to be away by about 2:15, and I should be. So thank you very much, everybody, for coming along. I shall be back next week. 1 o'clock on Tuesday. I'm not sure what I'm going to be making at all. No idea at all. I've got to make some bowls and things, because I've sold quite a few recently, so I've got to stock myself up again. So we may be doing a bowl of some sort. I'll see if I've got a nice bit of timber to do it from. But thank you very much. Happy New Year again, and see you all next week, I hope.
Yeah.
Thank you,
Happy New
Peter.
Year, everybody. We'll see you
Thank
next
you,
week.
Peter, for supporting me. It's much appreciated.
Yeah, no
Good.
worries. I'm not doing anything else. I'm retired.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, it's the only way to be, isn't it? Okay, I'll press the button and see you all soon. Bye.
Bye.